Hey, Koichi! You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no. I knew Chaska would be here, so I just came to deliver some medicine. But it's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others. I'm so glad she made it back. It's just... well, I'll make things awkward if I...
Ah, well, you two had a fight, so Paimon could...
She didn't cause any trouble during your trip, right?
Yeah, she was super helpful. She gave us a lot of use...
That's good. That's all I...
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken.
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that fight with her before you left, but I did it. Her impulse to fight is extremely strong.
So what you're saying is...
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid, but it works pretty well. It helps her... Anyway, I'm just glad you were able to make it back safe and sound.
What? Do you really have to go that far?
No way. Chaska never opens up about her own pain, especially to her family. She can't learn about this. Or it'll be... I appreciate the understanding, and don't worry. I'll find a way to help her ease this burden. Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Huh. Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind their arguing? In the end, it's all the Abyss's fault.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, KACHINA!
Woohoo! Well done, KACHINA! Thank you, everyone! I'm so glad
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age, you have a...
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team. I'll be dealing with you when we get back.
I had no choice. My friend invited me. I couldn't just say no.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead in the first round?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild, so I stopped to bandage his wounds. When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just one person. I figured KACHINA would have no trouble
But the fact of the matter is that after your departure, everyone else started thinking about swapping teams too.
I'm really sorry, KACHINA. It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden Wars.
So, what about you guys?
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late to the stadium on the day.
Serves you all right. No sympathy from me.
All right. There's no need to be like that. Dear friends, firstly, I'm grateful to my friends and our group. This traveler and his companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met. They've agreed to let me learn from them. With their help, I believe I can become even stronger And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Ayan-san. They all helped the traveler and Paimon figure out a way to bring me. They too deserve to be called our heroes. So, please give another round of applause for them. Thank you.
Well said!
I'll drink to that.
How does it feel being a hero, KACHINA?
To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming. Well, you better get used to it. Next up, undefeated champion! Hey, please.
Ah, you're here.
How did you know? That's fun.
You look like you've still got questions. Ask away. Because they had their own lives to live. The thought of telling them, abandon your families and everyone you love, and come with me to the end of time, You could just as easily point out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually. Imagine if I said, let's leave right now and go save the sun because it'll flame out in a few... I couldn't make them shoulder that burden with me. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. Or, of course, without me. But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt duty-bound to see it through to the end.
I'm suddenly remembering that portrait in your room. Was that your family from back then?
Yes, it was. So when you asked me who my sister grew up to be, the truth is that from what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she played an instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the Canopy tribe, designing and building many houses. Still, it was an impressive achievement, and I'm very proud of her. You feel loss keenly. It seems to stir up feelings of regret in you. This is a war, and there can be no war without loss. I am already far more fortunate than those who lost their... The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon, and the weight of their expectations is mine to bear. I must see our fate through to the very end.
Yeah, doesn't that mean the way everything ends has already been written?
I suppose, but so what? Don't forget, time takes many forms. The past, present, even if the future ends in destruction, there's still no reason. And it's precisely because we humans cannot know our fate. This is a pivotal moment. We are still, well, 3 to be precise. There's one further hero who I'm hoping to get on my side. Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss is truly remarkable. If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support in your journey.
Ancient names can be forged?
They can. Several strict conditions must be met, but if they couldn't be forged at all, then possessing an ancient name would mean that your adventures in Natlan are recorded in full. The Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still. Take this as my personal guarantee that I shall never let you... Just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise I will fulfill at all costs. This nation always honors...
Yeah, we can't just ignore this.
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Shilon. We've never forged an ancient name for an Outlander before, but I trust she'll find a way.
My lord, we've received word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of her power. Although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportune time to see—
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness. As for you, I must confess, I did not—
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. You don't have much time, and you're injured.
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out. You heard something from here.